video we're going to be making a random game for beginners. Now this particular tutorial is actually meant for beginners, not total beginners. So if you don't have any knowledge on the Python programming language, you can check the link in the description to the beginners Python programming series. Now let's test this game and see. And as you can see, this is actually not a GUI application, so it's not running on any window of any sort. So it's just a console game. So you can see we have the welcome to the random beginners. Guess a number from 1 to 10 and then your choice. And once I put any number there, you can see it's giving me a hint to guess lower. I'm going to go and guess 2 for now. You can see guess higher. Now between 2 and 5, I know there are 3 and 4, so I'll just go 4. That's what I get. You can see that's correct. Okay, I'm really good at this. Let me play again. I'm going to go with 6. Guess higher, 9. Guess higher. That should be 10. Wow, I'm so great at this game. You can see that is correct. Now I'm going to try my best to fail this time around so we can see what we get. You can see guess higher, but I'm going to keep guessing lower. 2, 2. And you can see that you have failed here before it gets restarted. Now you can see it keeps running and running and running. And okay, so we're going to create one of this. So I'm going to close out on this window and you can see the already made code. Now we're going to build this from scratch, not following the previous code, but I'll just walk you through how to create one of these. Now to get started, we need to import the random module, which is a module in Python, which actually, let's just see what we can use it for. So basically what I'm going to be using it for in this tutorial is to select a random number. Okay, so you can say num is equals to random dot choice. As you can see, the computer always chooses a random number from 1 to 10. So we're going to say random dot, okay, I would use randit. Random dot randit, and we're going to give it a start and an end. So I'm going to start from 1 and end at 10. So if you try to print this, print num, okay, and we'll run this time around, you would see 4. And if we run this program again, you would see 5. So it's actually choosing random numbers. So that is rest assured for us. So that is great. Now we need a specific amount of time for the trials. So I'm going to take a variable trials to be equal to 3, which is the amount of trial that the user gets to have. So actually let me take this to as the first variable. So that is that. We've got the trials. Now we actually also need a welcome should I say a welcome address, whatever. So print welcome to the random game for beginners. Okay, so that is cool. Let's give a space at the start. Welcome to the random game for beginners. Okay, so once we've collected the number, we actually want the user to be able to guess which number it is. So before we do that, let's get the user knowing that he actually has to guess from 1 to 10. So we're gonna print guess a number from, I'm gonna say 1 to 10. Okay, so let's just give this equal to sign, and we'll get away with that. So guess a number from 1 to 10. So once we've printed out, we'll actually collect the input from the user. Okay, so I'm going to take this to actually a for loop. Okay, so I'm going to say for I in range trials. Now the trials, amount of trials can be increased, can be reduced by you depending on what you want, but I'm going to leave it to be 3 for now. So for I in range trials, we want to collect a choice, or should I say whatever the user guesses. So I'm going to say choice to be what the user guesses, and it's going to be an input which we'll accept. So we're going to just give, say guess, just say enter. Okay, whatever you choose here is just a display for the user. So we're going to convert that to an integer, and once we've converted that to an integer, what is next? We've gotten a choice. Now I'm going to take if the choice is equal to what? Num, which is the number chosen by the computer. We are just going to print what? Correct. So we're gonna print correct, probably with an exclamation mark, and then we're gonna just give here comma, yeah, you won. Okay, so if the choice is equal to the number which the computer has chosen, that means the user had the correct guess, and to basically print this. So else, now this is where the magic happens. So else, what we're just gonna do is I'm gonna write a function that takes the choice and the number, the comparison of the both of them, and actually returns some sort of value, maybe a print statement, so that the user actually knows if he's actually guessing lower or higher. So I'm going to print check. So I'm going to write a function for that. So check, and we're going to return choice less than none. Okay, so the function is going to be at the top here. So def check is going to take a choice, or should I say a message. So we're going to write here if message is equal to true, uppercase true, CR. Okay, if message is true, well, that means the choice is less than the number. Okay, so if it's less, we have to say guess higher. So we're gonna print guess higher. Okay, so else we are gonna print guess lower. Okay, so close that this way, and for now let's just run our program and see what we can get away with. So F5, you could see welcome to the random game, quite fine. So enter a number, guess a number from 1 to 10. I'm just gonna put 5. You could see guess lower, wow, great. 7, guess lower, okay. 2, guess lower, so it should have been a 1. Let me run that again and we'll see what we'll get. Enter 5, guess lower, 3, lower 1, print guess higher. Okay, where did we get that from? We're saying the print gets higher, guess higher. Okay, sorry for that, just to guess higher. Okay, so actually we are not getting any luck. Let's run that again and see what we get away with. 5, guess higher. 7, guess higher. 9, guess lower. So was it an 8? Was it an 8? Okay, I just want to print the number at the end of the game. So once we run this, you would see R5, guess lower, 3, guess higher. Now 4, you can see correct, here you won. For a moment there, I thought the code wasn't working. So here you won, you can see that it's actually working fine, and it printed that value out for us. Okay, so once we get the answer correct in this loop, we want to break out of this loop. Okay, now I've treated the while else statement on my channel, you can check that out. But we're going to be using an else statement with this basic for loop. So else, what are we going to do? Else we're going to print failed. Okay, failed. That means this loop was completed and it was not broken out of, so this failed is going to get printed out to the screen. Okay, so that would rather print once we've not gotten the answer for 3 consecutive times. So we can try 5. Wow, that was a lucky one. Okay, so we can try 4, guess higher. 7, guess higher. 8. You can see we get failed. Just immediately that loop gets finished. Okay, so that works as we expected. Now the final thing we want here is actually a continuous loop that will keep on giving us this, that will just keep on the game running as much as possible. Okay, so we're just gonna give a while loop here. While, now you want to put that before your number is being chosen. If not, your number will just remain the same. So while 1, we're going to repeat all this over and over again. Now I'm not touching the rest of the code. The trials remain the same, and the intro is just printed once, and we have this check method. Okay, so as you can see, I think our code is complete. I don't think we're missing out on anything. So this is great. And you can see we can enter 5, guess lower 3, lower 1. Correct, you won. And then we'll have this guess a number from 1 to 10 again. We should probably have made that once, but it's still cool. So 6, guess lower 3, okay. Guess higher, okay, it was 2, guess. So enter again, 5, guess lower 3. Correct. Okay. So you should probably give space in your own codes. Now this, I know this might be a little bit much confusing for people who are actually starting out on Python. And I'm going to make a version of this game that is actually not going to involve loops and all the craziness. We're just going to use if and else statements. Now if you like this video, you can basically help out this channel and this video by leaving a like, subscribing to this channel, and leaving and sharing this video to whoever you think these videos might be useful to. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.